European Union budget, do you know that there are Maastricht agreement which agrees all European countries must not borrow more than 3% of their GDP. So in that sense, would that be any risk or an opportunity? Would that be any threat or opportunity for our industry? That's what I want to mean. That obviously is a threat for our industry. Obviously, banks will not lend as much as they wish, as government will not let them do so due to this restriction of 3% on the GDP. That's obviously a threat for you. Okay? Then you want to move on to economics. Taxes. Governments are putting up taxes. Okay? You got employment taxes rising. You've got corporation taxes rising. Is that any good for your industry? Obviously, no. That's a threat for your industry. And as a threat, okay, you are also blowing down the possibility of running this industry. But that's not all. You need to carry on. There may be opportunities for your industry. Okay? Then you got social. What's going on? Look, recession is hitting almost every part of the world. So what you want to do is, what's the effect of recession? Okay? This is something I'm going to be speaking in another chapter. If you want to know, follow me. Well, as you can see, people losing jobs. That's a social factor. Then, if they're losing jobs, they will be less affordable to travel. They won't be travel as much as they wish. Obviously, that's a threat for your industry. Well, you move technological. What about my rivals? What are they doing? EasyJet or Ryanair bringing new technology that our company is not catching up? Obviously, yes. Or no. But well, that could be an opportunity for us. But let me consider as a threat. Why? Because it's possible that the other companies are using different checkout technology than the others. Then that could be a threat. Yeah, for me. On the environment, you have heard about Greenpeace. Greenpeace is an organization which stands against the government or other policies which goes against the environmental damage. To understand, example, the extension of runaway or the fifth runaway in Heathrow, that's been opposed by Greenpeace especially. Obviously, that's a threat. That's a threat because that will mean that other airports will not be able to expand runaways, making you to reduce your trips. Yeah, as much as you want to expand to have more trips or more flights outside the UK or to inside the UK on those airports, you might not be able to do so because there are not many runaways. So that's a threat on industry. Okay, legal could be an opportunity legally because nowadays low-cost industries are able to come together. They can merge, or one can acquire another one, and so on and so forth. But to a certain level, because you are not allowed to have lots of shares that you would like to in different companies. If you're running one which is obviously the highest competitor in that market, correct me if I'm wrong. But anyway, that can be an opportunity for you. The fact that you are merging or acquire to different companies. So, after you've done all that, you're going to classify, or you're going to see how many threats or opportunities you have. As you can see, there are lots of threats. What you want to tell is that these airline industry or European low-cost airline industry are more threats than opportunities. Yeah? But this alone does not tell you if that is an attractiveness for this industry. So you need to move on to our second tool, which is Porter's Five Forces. Why is Porter's Five Forces? Because you got to know what's the power of customer, power of supplier, power of rivals, and the possibility of substitution, and what about new entrants, so on and so forth. So you can see how this power of customer may affect you. Do they actually affect you? I don't think they do. So this is low risk for me. They don't, because I'm the one who fixed price for my tickets on my industry. I'm the one who decide when I have to run my planes, so they haven't got power really. But what about power of suppliers? Obviously suppliers, they do have power in this industry, because there are few suppliers in this industry. As you might know, Rolls-Royce is the most known companies. They don't just supply accessories, they also supply the planes themselves, and for that reason they have power in the industry, making my industry a bit more uncomfortable. I would say they got higher risk. They're higher risk in there, because I haven't got power, but my supplier has, so it's a higher risk for me. What about rivals? What are the power of rivals? I don't think they got much power than me. Guess why? Because we are in low-cost airline industry. That's what I mean, low-cost industry. We are not competing with BA or Iberia, something similar. We are competing between ourselves, our small companies, low-cost industry, which is Ryanair, EasyJet, Aer Lingus, so on and so forth. So our prices tend to be lower than these other bigger companies. So in that sense, the rivalry is medium. I'm not going to worry with that much. What about substitution? What's going on nowadays? People were able to travel with different means of transport. To understand, they can travel with their car, they can travel with the motorbikes, and so on and so forth. And as more people getting aware of the environment damage that the cars are making, they're tending, or the planes are making, they're tending to find a different means of traveling. So saying that it reduces the our industry, its capability of profits. So that's no good for us, is it? And there you go. What about new entrants? Is it high or low risk for us? It's low risk, because for any industry to come into this particular, no, for any company to come into this particular industry, there is a lot of requirements. You have to have a huge capital, huge cash, before you can come in, and obviously this will hinder yourself to come. So on the opposite side, it will make you feel more comfortable that there are less entrants in the market. So I'm going to consider that as a lower risk for me. Than that, you will see that you got lower risk, high risk, medium, and lower risk. I'll bring that to balance. I'd say that this industry, yeah, is more or less attractive for me to run. I should go into it, because there are not many risks, and they are not lower risks, they are not higher risks. There's not as much, but well, medium risks are more in this industry. So for that reason, I'm going to invest on it. So, saying that, you need to mention what are the key drivers for you to go in this industry, or to change in these industries. I'm going to give you just one example. Tickets. The price of tickets is a key driver for change. Yeah. So why do you want to change? Because you're in a low-cost industry. You know, the price matters on this industry. So that's a key driver. You may want to appoint that, especially if you are a student. Yeah. Your tutors might be wanting to know what are the key drivers for change in the airline industry. So you can mention tickets, price. It's one of them. So, come back to our main point. Those are the two tools that we've used to come to